Hello everyone. Welcome to Applied Chemistry for Engineering class. So today we are discussing about Module 4 Air and Water Chemistry. Presently, particularly in this class, we are discussing about different chemical aspects of air pollution, different types of air pollutant, how to control the different kind of contaminants present in the air. So now there are different types of air, primary and secondary pollutants, how to control the primary air pollutant and secondary air pollutant by various technology like absorption of carbon dioxide, how we can control the carbon dioxide, and how to control the particulate matter in the air and the smoke from mining industries that we are going to discuss in detail in the particular part, that is air pollution. So we will talk with what is environmental pollution and what is air pollution. So generally, what is environmental pollution or what is air pollution? If any chemical or biological parameters of the environment, Earth's atmosphere, if any change in the particular composition, so which adversely affect the biological processes or normal ecological processes, that is called as environmental pollution. In a similar way, if any change in the composition of air, what is the composition of air? A general composition of air contains different components, that is nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, neon. So in various proportion. Suppose if these proportions are altered in such a way that that will leads to uh, that will adversely affect the normal regular processes of environment, that is called as air pollution. So a general picture of air pollution is given. So you can see the lot of smokes from the burning, incineration processes. Or air is how the air is polluted. So different kind of contaminants in air pollution you can see in the slide. The mainly we are having primary air pollutant and secondary air pollutant. What are primary air pollutant? See directly they will come to atmosphere like nitrogen oxide, sulfur oxide, carbon dioxide. Secondary air pollutants are the one they are modified form of primary air pollutant. Minor air pollutants are the one they present in minor quantities. Aerosol and particulate matters. Examples: dust, pollen, salt, and smoke. So we are seeing the clear distinguish between the primary and secondary air pollutant here. A primary air pollutant is the one that enters into the atmosphere from the source directly and retain in the same chemical form. So already examples we have discussed: nitrogen oxide, sulfur oxides, and all. Secondary air pollutants are the one they formed by the interaction between primary air pollutants and the other chemicals in the atmosphere. So ground level ozone, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, it is formed from oxides of nitrogen and oxides of sulfur. Photochemical smog is also formed from ozone interacting with oxides of nitrogen. See, particularly in this class, we are discussing about different sources of nitrogen oxide, which is the main air pollutant, and what is the source, what are the effects, and what are the controlling measures. If you see the different sources of nitrogen oxides, so no sources of nitrogen oxides include combustion of coal, oil, and natural gas and gasoline. See, all this fossil fuel contain a small percentage of a nitrogen. On combustion, it will give nitrogen oxides. And also it is produced by natural lightning and acid rain. Natural lightning means, see, air contain N2 and O2 during a high temperature of lightning. So N2 and O2 react to form nitrogen oxide. In a similar way, acid rain contain excess of, when it contain excess of nitric acid, it produces oxides of nitrogen. In a similar way, acid manufacturing industries, explosive industries, and acid pickling industries. See, you can see this slide. What are the different sizes, sources of nitrogen oxides? Natural lightning, nitrogen content soil by decomposition of microorganisms, microbial activity at the bottom of the sea. Man-made sources, these are all the man-made sources. What are the effect? Mainly nitrogen of oxide causes a respiratory problem, eye irritation, and it results in the formation of smog, which causes the visibility of road, which decreases the visibility of road, eye irritation, difficulty in breathing. In a similar way, it results in acid rain. So this a picture shows how it is affected environmentally, it is affected. It is a global warming, acid rain. So like visibility decreases, different kind of respiratory problem it causes. So we are mainly concerning on how to control this particular air pollutant nitrogen oxide. For that, we are going to use an SCR technology. What is SCR technology? It is called selective catalytic reduction technology. So other methods are also there. We can use some kind of advanced low nitrogen oxide burner, which reduces the nitrogen by 30%. Otherwise, we can go for a technology called as SCR technology. So, a detailed view of SCR technology is given in the next slide. So that means earlier it was used in thermal power plant, a waste treatment plant to remove the excess of oxides of nitrogen. So now what SCR technology contain? It contains what it contains. Directly you see the schematic representation here. What it contains. So this technology contains some catalyst. What is that catalyst? Vanadium oxide. It contains a vanadium oxide catalyst. So now when the exhaust gases, that means the burnt gases, come through this SCR apparatus. So what will happen? So harmful gases like oxides of nitrogen are get converted to natural form of natural component of air, that is atmospheric nitrogen. So what happens? So when the burnt gases pass through the SCR technology, SCR this a catalyst at high temperature. So before it passing through the catalyst, so we are injecting a diesel injection fluid, which is a urea. That urea undergoes a chemical reaction. So the chemical reactions are given here. So it is a urea react with water to form carbon dioxide ammonia, and ammonia react with oxides of nitrogen. It results in nitrogen, normal composition of air, that is atmospheric nitrogen. The same thing will happen on the surface of catalyst. The same reaction will happen on the surface of catalyst. So that whatever the gases comes out from this catalyst, so it is devoid of nitrogen oxides. So thereby we can reduce the emission of nitrogen oxides. And another important source we are going to discuss here in today's class is carbon dioxide. So you already know that what are the different sources. There are natural sources of carbon dioxide, like decomposition, plant and animal respiration, human sources, man-made sources, deforestation, burning of fossil fuel, coal, oil, and natural gas, cement production, electricity generation. See, this picture shows different sources of carbon dioxide. You can see deforestation, burning of forest, and vehicular pollution and all. So in a similar way, there are natural way of absorbing and emission of carbon dioxide. So low lakes, forests, oceans absorb, and volcano fires and all emit carbon dioxide. What is the effect of carbon dioxide? See, carbon dioxide, even though it is a natural component of air, when it is present in high concentration, it's a poisonous gas. And also it damages the central nervous system and respiratory deterioration. It leads to global warming that increases the temperature, a greenhouse effect it is called. And also it results in ocean acidification. That means it increases the carbon dioxide level, increases the acidic nature of the water. And also it results in climate changes. So to control by natural remedies, we can go for growing more trees, fuel efficient transportation, reducing the carbon footprint, and using solar energy. Otherwise, the chemical method is we can go for carbon dioxide capturing from air. See, what is carbon dioxide capturing in air? See, because of this tremendous increasing the percentage of carbon dioxide. So once the company or any emission uses of fuel, emission will come in the form of carbon dioxide. So what they can do is directly they can go for reducing carbon dioxide after burning immediately, right? During the combustion, or we can use during the combustion. What it contains, so this chemical CO2 emitting CO2 capturing technology contain an absorber unit. The main components are stripper and cross exchanger. So what it contain, an absorber contain a chemical called as monoethanolamine, a stripper contain a regenerator, a cross exchanger is to circulate the used and unused MEA between absorber and stripper. What MEA stands for? Monoethanolamine. It's a molecule which binds with carbon dioxide. So this is the schematic representation is given. Once the flue gas is coming through the but after combustion, it will go to the first chamber, which is absorber, which contain this chemical called MEA. So carbon dioxide binds with MEA. Two molecule of monoethanolamine bind with carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide rich with MEA is called as rich amine, which is sent with the help of this exchanger. It is sent to the desorber, where it is boiled to high temperature. Once again, it is breaking Me and carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is stored in separate cylinder, and the lean amine, that is carbon dioxide less amine, is sent back. That is Me is once again sent back to the absorber. So here you can see the same the steps are given here. How 2 moles of monoethanolamine, this is the structure of monoethanolamine, react with carbon dioxide, it form a complex. So this complex is sent to the desorber with the help of stripper. So finally, the obtained carbon dioxide will be compressed, dehydrated, and stored under pressure. So secondary air pollutants are the one. They are the product of interaction between primary pollutant and other chemicals. So in that, there are different example: ground level ozone, nitric oxide, sulfuric acid, photochemical smog. So mainly we are concerning about a minor air pollutant. And what are the minor air pollutants? Minor air pollutants that are present in very small quantity in the atmosphere. They causes a lot of toxic effect. Say for example, toxic metals like cadmium, copper, mercury, and radioactive wastes, and then ammonia, which is normally used in various form like agriculture and all. They use urea related product. So what is aerosol and particulate matter? So aerosol is a collection of suspended particles in the surroundings. The particulate matter is a suspended solid or liquid matter. So generally aerosol of 10 micrometer size is called suspended particulate matter, which is called SPM. Aerosol of 2.5 micrometer is called as RPM. It is respiratory particulate matter. So RPM is particle size is very small. It can go to respiratory system. The natural sources of aerosol are dust, volcano eruption, sea salt, and all. There are man-made sources also, like rock crushing, open burning, and all. So we will directly go to what is the health effect of particulate matter. So as I told you already, it will enter respiratory system. It causes different kind of pulmonary infections, asthma, cardiovascular diseases, hay fever. So there are different, and estimation says that many premature deaths are happening because of the particulate matter. So directly we'll come to the how to remove this particulate matter present in air. So we can go for electrostatic precipitator. What is the working principle? So the principle is charging of particle and forcing them to collect on plate. That means the particulate matter or dust particle are charged with the help of electric current. So then they are converting into with the application of electric potential, the charged particles are made collect on the other plate, anode plates. See, this is the general constructions. Directly I'm going to constructions. See, you can see there is the glass flow which contain particulate matter is made force to flow through this electrostatic precipitator. So the electrostatic precipitator is designed like that. There are two metal plate you can see in yellow color. So they are the anode metal plate. Between anode metal plate, there is a wire we can see in the horizontal direction. So where I potential is applied here at the center of the tube. So once the dust particles enter this, they take the electric current, they convert it to charged particles. These charged particles are negative, so they go and deposit on the anode metal plate. So the same, that means what are the changes takes place? First, what happens? Negative high voltage fluke when you apply, the gas is converted to ionization, generation of negative ion. Then particulate matter is charged by electric field, converted to negative ion. Charged particles are collected at the anode plate. After wrapping the precipitated particles at the anode plate falls into hooper. There is a structure hooper where we can collect the particulate matter. Applications, you can see there are various applications. Dirt from, we can remove dirt, we can remove oil mist, we can, during chemical processes, cleaning blast furnace, removing bacteria and fungi from medical and pharmaceutical samples. So recovery of gas flow and separation of different kind of zinc, zirconium, and rutile form of titanium dioxide. So thank you.